This video was sponsored by Power Circle Clothing and HEADBUSSER Food Company in association with Cook Up Unlimited.
Cook up! Power Circle, we get the check. Then it's more what them feel like, you know, say you're the baddest thing. Hey, yo, run the tune!
Hey, what's up? This your boy Dennis, and we're back here with another episode. Today is confession time. I'm in the green room, you know what I'm saying? So normally when we get in here, we talk about a lot of different things. We do a lot of recap. We do this, we do that, and third. This time around, before we get into whatever we about to get into, I have a confession to make. The confession is, I'm a personal chef. Bruh. Anyway. A lot of people don't know, some people do know. A lot of my close friends know that I'm a personal chef. I kind of do this on the side, and this is like one of my, some people will say it's a passion. I say, you know, I just know how to, you know what I mean? I know how to work, I know how to flick my wrist in more ways than one, you know what I'm saying? So, in other words, that flicking the wrist turned into a passion and a skill to the point where now, you know, I'm a personal chef, and now that kind of led on to HEADBUSSER Food Company and so forth, but we'll get to that another time. Right now, y'all know I do cook-up sessions. You know, I make the beats and everything like that. So I figured out a cool way to kind of mesh them both. So this is definitely going to be a cook-up session. If y'all ever follow me on TFE TV, which if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do that right now. I'll throw up the logo somewhere, maybe behind me or maybe right here where you normally would see it at. I'm just sitting here lounging in the stew. I decided that, you know what? Might as well go ahead and let the cat out the bed now. I mean, why waste time? Who doesn't like good food? Who doesn't like good cuisine? So I just happen to be a personal chef. So I'm gonna show y'all this aspect real quick, one time for the fun time. I was out in Chicago, been, man, just cooking all day this particular day, and I decided, you know what? I promised one of my homie Robs, if y'all seen him in a previous episode, I had the privilege of judging a food competition one night at his crib, and I was one of the judges, you know what I'm saying? Why not? And we had such a wonderful time. So one of the chefs that night was cooking a torta, and they had to use certain ingredients that particular night. So I decided to bring that back because I don't think he ever had a torta before. So I was telling him in my old neighborhood, it's a Mexican restaurant. It was like a little bodega spot. They used to serve tacos, tortas, burritos, and a few other Mexican dishes in the back, and they had a grocery store in the front. It was a meat market. You can go ahead and get you some toilet paper. Y'all know how it goes with a bodega. It's like a one-stop shop for everything, you dig? This particular place grew to be a phenomenon back in my neighborhood and also in other cities and around the Chicagoland area. I mean, this particular dish, and it was award winning, if it was an award, but this was like word of mouth, so they made a lot of money off this dish, you dig what I'm saying? And it's a simple dish, and it's the torta, you know what I'm saying? If anybody that's familiar with Mexican food, I love Mexican food. It's one of my favorite foods. We grew up on tacos, burritos, nachos, all this cool stuff, right? In my neighborhood, it's this particular restaurant. It was tradition that you had to go buy a torta and a taco and a pot or whatever it is that you use to wash it down with, but they tortas was banging. Steak tortas, right? Or in other words, carne asada. Mouth-watering goodness, man. It's nothing like it. I don't care where you go. They got their own signature taste and signature sauce. I decided to recreate my tribute, my ode to the, what I like to call the 154th Street torta. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So I decided to recreate this hometown favorite, and I think I got pretty good at it. Didn't take much practice, but I figured it out. So without further ado, I would like to present to you the 154th Street torta. So I decided to go over Brother Rob's crib and cook this particular dish for him. And shout out to my sister Nick. So you know, so I came over, so we went back, me and the movie dude. I brought movie dude along the way. I had been cooking all day. I had to cook this dish for my mom and my cousins and my sisters and all this kind of stuff. So I had been cooking like all day. Had to cook for my family too, and everybody else in between there. So it was a busy day today. It was a Sunday football this particular day. So I had to leave from cooking at one engagement and come to the next. So I had to slide over Brother Rob's and cook him this dish. At the time, this is right around the time that before I relocated to Vegas. So this was like one of my many stops that I had on my bucket list that I had to check off. So so we went over there. I ain't gonna over talk it. I'm gonna just kind of show you what happened. And I'm gonna show y'all how I got out and cooked this 154th Street taco. That's right. But you can also come to my hometown, Harvey, Illinois. If you ever in town, go to 154th Street. Just ask where the TORTA spot is. I promise you, they will lead you there to the promised land. I believe it's back open again. But we don't want to get into that too much. That's another story for another time. And without further ado, the 154th Street TORTA. Like, next time? No, yeah, pickle juice. Y'all didn't see all the damage that happened prior to this last cook-up, if you will. But I've been literally cooking all week. Literally, I cooked for my mom. I cooked for my mother. I'm back again. I had this before I came here. They like, you doing what? Really?
I gotta get you in one of those things, man. You be good.
I like good. It's fun.
Really trying to have me to be in there. I'm like, nah.
Nah, you the cook.
I'm just the host.
Man, the wife be like, wow, he cook. He always on the grill. She looking at me hitting around. You be getting me in trouble. You always cook. Rob love cooking. I say, listen, I love to eat. They eat good. It brings people together. So I said, gotta do other stuff. I just got the hang of making that stuff, French toast stuff. Really? Yeah.
See, I never made that before.
I only make it one way because I make it one way. Stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's turn it down right now. Yeah, it's on high.
Oh, it's on high? You just need it on like medium heat. Oh, that's perfect. That's medium heat.
I don't know.
Oh.
So it's hot now.
Alright, yeah, that's how we like it. Yeah, this is it's a blessing when you can go over your brother's crib. He got a restaurant sitting in his kitchen. You just practice all your skills here. Feel me? Ain't no cooking show. But Brother Rob here said he hasn't had a TORTA. So what we're doing right now is we're doing a 154th Street TORTA. I don't know if everyone eats steak. Everybody? Eat steak? Well, what about the kiddos? They want tacos, you think, or this? You can do either or. Alright. being a success, as y'all can see. Like I said, I'm a personal chef. My boy Rob, you know, he got the dope kitchen. You know, I love cooking in his kitchen because he kind of bring me back to the days when I used to work in the restaurants when I was a shorty. They had the grills and all the cool stuff, the deep fryers and all that stuff, and the man got it in his house. Many cooks, many chefs have blessed that kitchen before. Shouts out to all the dope chefs that ever came in that kitchen and cooked. And if you a chef and you like to get out in the kitchen and burn, you know what I mean. It's one of the dopest kitchens. And Brother Rob just happened to be my brother. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? We go way back. Him and my sister Nick, they welcome, you know, let us invade their space and come over and invade their kitchen and cook for the family and everything. So everybody kind of enjoyed it. Everything was a success. I'm glad I was able to show y'all how to do this. I've been meaning to get this to y'all, man, but as y'all know, I mean, I just be backed up with a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? So here we go, man, with another episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And look, if y'all haven't done it yet, man, make sure y'all like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And all we can do is get better, man. I appreciate y'all support, man. Come on, join the family. It's lit. I got more stuff to talk about. We gonna just treat this like one big ass onion and just peel it layer by layer and just take all this stuff off. You know what I'm saying? Not only would you get, you know, just me just going a lot of different places. And this camera, this music has took me a whole lot of different places. So I'm just unveiling like this layer by layer. I'm very much into the culinary arts now. There it is. We out the bag. So don't think I'm just all over the place. I'm just kind of peeling all these layers off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know about the production. Check. Shouts out to Cook Up Unlimited. You did. Cook Up on the beats. If y'all need any beats for anything, whether it's a single, whether it's a commercial, whether it's anything. If y'all need some background music for your YouTube channel, whatever, man, come holler at me, man. Business inquiries and everything that you need to get in touch with me is right there below this screen right here. Below in the comment box in the description box, whatever y'all want to call it, it's down there. Y'all go ahead and check that out. So if y'all need anything, man, someone will be there to assist you. Thank you very much. In other words, man, you know how we always close it off. And as always, y'all all know my slogan. Keep God first, stay sucker free, and by all means get to the money.